Hey guys, Dave from Days of Glory Shopworks here. In this episode, we're going to be stripping down all the trim and paneling, emblems and whatnot off of this truck. This is my daughter's 1980 Chevy Scotsdale C20. And we have rust repair, dent repair, and a full repaint to do. And we got to do it before May 1st. Now, you'd ask why. Well, in a dad's eyes, this truck will be one of my greatest successes or one of my greatest failures. All you good dads out there, you don't like to let your kids down for the right reasons. Well, this is a pretty good reason, and she's a pretty good kid. So I'm going to do my best to make this happen. All this nitty gritty stuff, I mean, some of it's a little bit boring to watch, I get it. But I don't know how else to film what I'm doing. I mean, if you guys have some ideas, please let me know in the comments. How would you like to see this filmed? Do you want me to go full on in-depth 100% detail? Which is not really in the cards, I'll be honest. I've done a few in-depth detail videos. I think they go rather well. But this thing is timeline restricted. So you're not going to get to see every step of the way, but you will see the progression and progress. I mean, we got a lot to do, and I'm happy to do it. This truck right here is the first rig my daughter bought for herself, not because somebody else told her to buy it. She fell in love with it when she saw it, and I saw one look in her eyes, and I saw myself. I saw myself dragging my 1967 Dodge Dart home through back alleys as a barely rolling chassis. No doors, no fenders. The hood was laid on there. The engine and transmission weren't even hooked up. And they were going back to the guy I bought them from anyway. The car was trash, man. And I saw it in her eyes. I saw that she could see the potential and the beauty. And that's key. When you start a project like this, it may not happen overnight. It may not happen for years. But when you can see the end result and know that you've got the patience and the audacity to get there, well, the sky's the limit. We've taken this truck, when she got it, it was all right. It was 305 with a turbo 400. I mean, the rear brakes weren't even hooked up. Somebody jammed a couple of nails in the lines because a line rotted through or the flexos broke. I can't even remember why, but anyway, we redid all the brakes on the truck, got everything working right, and she was, we got the lighting fixed. There was old Chevy, any of these older pickups, Dodges, Fords, Chevs, whatever, grounding issues, lighting issues all the time. Got all that fixed up. And she was driving, man, she was happy. Then the power steering let go. Well, what a chore to find out that this truck, because of the year, make, model, and everything, took a specific power steering pump that had just about 300 more PSI output than the regular run-of-the-mill Saginaw pump. I had no idea. So we found that out after changing steering boxes and power steering pumps and this and that and trying to figure out what was going on. Finally stumbled across that little detail. Got the right pump, put it on. And then what do? Well, she completely over-revved the engine unintentionally, and there's not very many times I've seen a 305 die, but this poor engine was dying, and it was knocking and hammering, and the poor 305 was just done. So we made a plan, and what do you do when you got a 305? Well, you want to put a 350 in it, right? No, we took it one step more. We put a 4.8 liter LS in it. Now, it is the smaller of the LSs, but this thing packs a punch, man. This truck's got more than enough power to send my kid to jail on tickets if she wants. And the good news is she respects the power. She loves the power, but she respects it. That's key. So this truck is going to get a full repaint, as I said. We're going to change it up a little bit. Probably some side, two-tone markings maybe. We'll see. It's all up to her. The interior might not get done this round. Like I said, we got a lot to do. There's floor work, there's rocker panel work, there's some cab mount work, fender work, box work, hood work, roof work. The roof has some dents in it. I mean, it's an old farm truck. We actually, it was funny, we were at a car show last year around August. Actually, just this past August, yeah. We're hanging out by her truck and having a good time, and some random person just walks up to it and says, "Hey, this used to be my truck." And he recognized some of the dents on it, and he knew it was his truck. He was able to talk about it a certain way. So he's like, "Do you want to sell it?" I took one look at Aiden and I said, "Do you want to sell your truck?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Sorry, dude, ain't for sale." And we had a good laugh. You know, I already knew the answer before even asking her. But you know what? I got some questions for you guys. Let's talk about rims. This truck has 16-inch steelies on it with beauty rings. And they're nice enough, but there's no hubcaps with them. And actually, I happen to have a set of GM big dog dish hubcaps to fit their Chevrolet, to fit this truck. They're the right era, everything. But they don't fit these rims. So what do? Do we try to find some kind of a wheel center and chrome cap lug nuts to dress up the rim after we repaint them? Or do we try to find the right rims for the dog dish hubcaps? Or do we go right up the other end, below our budget, which is skimpy at best, and try to get some aftermarket aluminum rims for it? Now, bear in mind, these are 8-bolt wheels, and as far as it goes, not everything's available all the time in exactly what you want. I know Aiden is leaning towards a factory appearance on the truck, and I give her full marks for that. She's not building a race car. She's building her truck. And this truck is going to stand the test of time as long as nothing extravagant happens to it, you know, barring any rollovers or T-bones, or even if that happens, you know I'm going to fix it. I mean, heck, man. I've done more work to my Dart than I can care to dredge up in my memory now. A lot of it's just a fog of painful haze, you know. But, yeah, I gotta say, we like this old Chevy. And she had originally struck on getting a Chevy just to see if she could get me going, basically. Because I'm a Dodge guy. If any of you have seen most of my videos, I'm a Dodge guy through and through. And I'm always going to be a Dodge guy. But I respect all the other brands to an extent. And these old square body Chevys, man, tough as nails. They got a few little weird quirks about them, but they just work. They're just a good dang truck. So if you guys got any ideas on what we should do or what direction we could take it, bear in mind budget is an issue, and we just want to hear your honest truth. Let's throw some comments down, and I'd love to hear them. I will read each and every one of your comments that you put down on this truck, and let's see if we can spice it up a little bit. All right, that's going to take care of it for now, guys. We'll see you on the next one.